What up, though, everybody? It's your boy Nomus J coming back at y'all with another one, man. About to take a few minutes to get started. We got some stuff to talk about. Not gonna try to make this too long, but boy, yeah, it's rough out here, man. It's really rough out here, boy. I tell you, it's rough out here to be a Detroit fan. Period. And I gotta admit, man, some of it is actually just fan base fault. Um, More than it is the actual teams. Sometimes, man, it just gotta be real about it. We're gonna get started in a second. I'm see some people hop in here. Minute. I have to kind of keep put everybody on notice. I have to put everybody on notice. They're live right now, so we can get this conversation going. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Just give me a second. Tweet out the stream, share it on Instagram, whatever it is y'all got to do. Yeah, it's gonna get real. See what we got going on here. Oh man, so let's see what we got. Mm-mm-mm. Shutout L, boy. We took a shutout loss. Man, not a pretty sight, but what's done is done. What's done is done. I'm just go ahead and tell y'all, man, what it really is. If you really thought that this team was supposed to be a 10-win team, I don't know what else to tell you. They just weren't good. This team is not good enough. We knew that coming into the all season. I don't know what signing in free agency that we made or what move in the draft we made personified this team was just gonna be that good. I just don't get it. We didn't add any experienced talent, and we didn't add enough force on defense all the way through it. You were told this is the draft night, and people still rant out here overexcited, giving A pluses to the draft. I was one of the guys trying to tell people, hey, I gave it a C, and I was just being nice. You know what I'm saying? I was ate up for it. This team was never going to be good enough to win you 10 games. That's why I gave us a 4 or 5 win season. You knew the first couple of years was going to be bad. Now y'all want to fire this guy? Where's the fairness at when it comes to this fan base? You the ones that put these unnecessary strict rules and expectations on this team. And that's what's really killing this the city when it comes to our sports teams. We put these strong expectations, or no better yet, we put these standards, and we hear these words like having standards or having better standards, and it's made to seem like, oh well, it makes you a better fan because you have expectations based on, but that doesn't make you a better fan. It don't make you a better person. You put more standards on this team because of what you expect when they're not in a position to live up to that is you just putting on standards. You can put all the standards you want on something. Crap is still crap. You know what I'm saying? People out here, they got standards for jobs and women that they like, but guess what? You ain't always gonna meet those standards. Mm-hmm. And that's how you end up alone and broke. Trust me, I know from experience. So all the standards and crap that people that they have is like, this team can't lose, they can't win a certain way without somebody complaining. I'm sick of it because the way I see it is y'all fault why this thing happened. The fan base, if you just kept yourself in the middle, you do know most teams that go through hard knocks don't always win the season they go through that, by the way. Just so I know that. You knew this team wasn't going to be good enough. I told y'all last week, I said the way they got to win is they got to win how it comes. They don't have the experience to understand the consistency and concepts of how you can win football games. They have to find ways that come to them. In other words, in game, you see a weakness that you can exploit, you attack weakness as much as you can. That's what a team that's young and having to find a way has to do. Nothing about this team says we're built to go out here and win 12 games. Nothing about this team says we're built to get 6 or 7. None about this team said that. But we have standards, right? And we put standards on our team because we expect better. You out here with a sus quarterback. You out here with receivers who are never been number ones and they like barely even been number twos. Love Josh Reynolds. I love DJ Shark. But let's be honest, neither of them have been either number 1 or 2 receivers in their career. Especially Reynolds. Reynolds was always a 4th, 5th string guy. This is who they building their receiver core with. Their best player, who they forced to me on the field yesterday, I still don't feel like he should have played. Amon-Ra St. Brown, because it wasn't no point. You had him in the game. And he's a 4th round pick, who we saw was talented. That's your best players. Your team is young. This is the actions of a young team. You're going against an experienced coaching staff, again, with a Hall of Fame coach. Belichick has a streak of winning with quarterbacks that are having their first career start. He has a winning streak of doing that. You really think one of the most prepared coaches of all time go allow the Detroit Lions to come in with Jared Goff in their crib with the 32nd ranked defense and a young offensive coordinator that's a rookie and come in and just dominate them? No. Hell no. Some things like that just don't happen. These things don't happen, bro. What did y'all honestly expect this year? I keep repeating myself because you got people out here angry, dissing the team, asking for Dan Campbell and the staff to be fired. I just got a quick question for the Lions fans. Who told you that you was cute? Bro, I want to do shows with you. Okay. What's going on, Mars, bro? What's going on, man? Glad you can make it. Hold on. I got you just a second. I got you just in a second, homie. The shows, I don't mind that. I just figure this stuff out too. Hold on, got you in a second, bro. Because I know you got something to say, and I want the people to hear you say it. What needs to change? What needs to change is we need to let this philosophy and get some damn veteran talent. That's what needs to change. We knew what this was. This is the year to continue on what we've been building on. That's what this is. That's what this is. This is a rebuild. You got kids left and right. You lost one of your veteran leaders. This is what happens. I'm not trying to condone and make an excuse about being shut out. Okay, I'm not trying to do that. But I mean, come on. You just a week ago. See, I got my first guy.
What up, bro?
What up, though? Finally got you on here. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm on this journey with you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know what, man? It's I'm not even trying to baby him about being shut out and not scoring points, but I mean, it's like, what do we expect going against this guy? Like this is come on, this is Belichick.
This is a sad game, though, man.
It is, and you're right. I'm not saying it's not a reason to be upset. Like we just supposed to, take it
Like
as
the
oh, that's
whole
cool.
game, from the first play to the last play, I was shaking my head, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, bro. And I'm like, I was saying the same thing, man. Like, but it just show. It's when you understand something, it's still hard to watch as a fan. Like, I love this team just as much as everybody else, bro.
I
And
love
I
this.
guess, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we should all be smiling today. This is a happy day. This is not. No, it's not. We just got a shout out to a third string quarterback in his rookie year, bro.
Bro,
It
but
sucks.
where's Levi?
Huh?
Where's Levi?
On the shelf because his damn bat still messed up. Whatever that's wrong with him.
Man, dog, I'm tired of players like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm sick of it, man. It's like Detroit is famous for it.
Yeah, and he was ready to trade up the farm to go get this guy, though. That's the part that scares me. That's the part that scares me.
Me too. See, this is my thing, man. We really didn't even need an offense. Like we got offensive players. We needed more defense in the draft.
That's what the whole thing was supposed to be. That's what we all said, bro. I was like, man, get defense straight through. We shouldn't even been trading up at 12 to get nobody. We should have stood where we was at.
Hey man, I feel salty for getting Aiden Hutchinson, man. I feel salty about that. And I ain't even gonna lie about. I'm not even gonna lie. I know Luke G. Every time I talk to Luke G, he be like, bro, you was in love with Matt Patricia. And you know what, bro? Our coach now is worse than Matt Patricia. We all thought we couldn't get worse. At least with Matt Patricia, we didn't get blew out like this.
No, because remember his final season, we got shut out too.
By who?
Panthers.
The Panthers we had no points.
We had no points, 20-0 by SFL quarterback.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
You know what? I can't say this staff is worse because they had, to be fair, it's a double-edged sword because when it comes to the draft, I do blame a lot of this on Brad Holmes.
I think this staff is worse because everybody is bought into this guy.
Right.
Was nobody bought into Matt Patricia. Ain't nobody got one person on that team bought into what he was talking about.
Yeah, but see, you gotta understand though. You had better veterans on that team that he broke down.
And we got no veterans.
Yeah, and they got no leadership. See, you still had Slay getting game-saving interceptions. You had Stafford still driving the ball down the field, throwing for game winners here and there, saving Patricia ass. You don't have that with this regime. They got Jared Goff. He can't.
This regime don't got it. But guess what? They passed up on so many quarterbacks.
That's on Brad Holmes.
That's what I'm saying. That's Dan Campbell too. Because both of them said when they make decisions, they make decisions together.
Yep.
So when people say I'm tired of Brad Holmes, you tired of Dan Campbell too. When you tired of Dan Campbell, you tired of Brad Holmes too. They both said they tired at the hip.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. They actually, as a whole front office, they did say that. And this is what I was saying too to some people like back in the day. I'm like, man, they say they make all these decisions together. I say it's PR talk. They need to stop saying that because something go wrong. They all gotta be held accountable. It shouldn't just be on one guy. I did say that quite a few times last winter. I just didn't come out video wise and make it separate. I kept telling people, everybody thought I was talking crazy. I'm like, no. The PR talk, I'm sick of it. Just do what you say you're gonna do. Oh, Mars, you here? Damn, we lost Mars. Oh, my stuff ain't acting up. Hey Mars, so bro, I fell out somehow. Let me Back on. Oh no, all I gotta do is re-click the link. It's still in the chat. All I gotta do is re-click the link. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, you just gotta re-click the link and get back in, homie. I was wondering, like, damn, what the hell happened? Here, I'll even hold on. I'm gonna try to post it back in there if you need me to. Hold on. Okay, wait, here you is. Here we go.
All right, I'm back in.
Yeah. I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, man. That game was hard. I wanted to do a video on my own. I'm like, man.
It's depressing to do it, man, because it's like, why does this keep happening? You know what I'm saying? It's like it always seems like it's us. And well, all they had to do, man, was stick to the same foundation they claimed they was doing last year, and
I can't even blame it on the referees, man.
That's the part that scares me the most. We used to always have that referee thing, but now we can't even do that no more, bro.
Now we can't even blame the referee, man.
Damn, that is sad, man, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and I hate to be this guy, but we rushed Jim Caldwell out of here. We made him public enemy number one.
You know why we made you know why? With Jim Caldwell, man, he couldn't get the right amount of niggas on the court. That man, he just was sloppy to me.
Yeah, as a veteran coach, I understand that.
I don't want a soft coach.
Right.
Like, I need somebody that's tough. Low key, for me, I need Rex Ryan to be my coach, bro. Rex Ryan to be the perfect coach for Detroit.
Yeah, Rex Ryan had his moments. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, he definitely had his moments.
He had bad moments. But this is the thing with Rex.
Mm-hmm.
That man know how to turn nobody team into a good team. He did it with the Jets.
Now, I always thought the Jets had a squad and he took it over. I thought.
I don't think so, bro. The Jets wasn't like how they was when they got Darrell Reeves. That man put Darrell Reeves on that defense, and that shit was locked down.
Yeah, the island was.
They was a threat. They was a threat. It was a threat to the Patriots when they had Tom Brady.
Yeah, I know. That's why they snapped his ass up their damn self. Shit. But I always ask though, man, what the hell happened when he went to the Bills? Like, what the fuck was that shit?
I don't think he was. You know, like how when you really don't want to leave somewhere, but you gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was. Like, he really didn't want to leave Jets, but he had to go. It was time for him to go. Like it's time for Dan Campbell to go.
Yeah. See, and you know something, man. I say this all the time. If any of these coaches who had more talent on it, I think they do better. But at the same time, it's like when you look at, because you know the head coach is always the one in the middle, right? So he got to have his staff and then the players, but then at the same time, he also involved with the stuff and affairs in the front office. So it's like the decisions y'all went in the way I tried to defend Dan Campbell, and I still sort of defend him, but at the same time, I'm like, man, damn, man, like.
It's hard to defend.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not even gonna lie. Last week I liked it.
Yeah.
If we go tell if I'm gonna be 100% honest, last week I liked it.
Yeah.
Nigga, shit changed in a week. For real.
Right. And it's the shutout part that to me that made it look bad. It's not so much to me that we lost. It's not
the loss.
It's the way we lost. Yeah, and I think that's what it comes down to. But at the end of the day, we knew going in, as far as his coaching goes, we not talking about the talent perspective side of it. But as far as his coaching go, we knew he was going to be ugly for his first couple of years. And I expected this. Especially when I seen that Jared Goff was going to be the quarterback. I said, oh, yeah, it's going to get ugly. That's why I'm handing. But as far as
because when you play football,
mm-hmm.
you know what you got to do to protect your team. So if you a tight end,
mm-hmm.
you know how to protect your quarterback. You know how to help your offensive line protect your quarterback.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell is not using his football IQ when he is on the sideline, bro.
He using his emotions too damn much.
Exactly.
He has to learn. I'm gonna say that he has to learn to either stick with something, and even if it don't work, or you gonna have to sacrifice and say, you know what, I gotta take a gamble and do what the smart thing is. He gotta make a decision mentally.
It ain't even that. He's not even trying to be smart. It's like he playing John Madden, bro, like a 2-year-old kid as an NFL coach.
But you know, part of the reason. Remember, I told you a couple weeks ago. Part of the reason why he do this, though, right? Because this team is weak as hell. The stuff we do is partially because we don't have no talent.
See, this is what I don't like about that. This is what I don't like about our coaching staff.
Yeah.
When you look, who is our defense supposed to be made up around?
See, that's another thing. We don't have that one guy to build around the defense. Like, okay, when we
do though.
I mean, yeah, we
don't even know if he good or weak. Like, I'm starting to hate him because I don't think we playing him in a good position. I think Aiden Hutchinson supposed to be that number one down.
Yeah, he is supposed to be, but here's the problem: who's as a rookie coming in with some trash to try to take over? That is not gonna happen. You see, they zero him in on him.
I didn't see rookies come in their first year and take over.
Yeah, but who's the guys they playing as to though? Because it's a difference when you coming in and you get to play in like
straight. Let me tell you, bro. Austin Bryant, man, put him on the edge, man. They gotta stand TJ Aiden Hutchinson up, bro. They gotta stand him up. That's what they did in Michigan. They didn't have him hitting his hands in the ground like that. Right. He was standing up so he could see the play develop. Is this a pass or a run?
But that comes on to the coaches to realize that too, though, man. That's what I'm saying.
Come on. Y'all watch this man in college.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't see how he was playing. He was basically playing outside linebacker. He was playing like DJ Watt.
Yeah.
Now he comes to Detroit. He got his hand in the dirt with his other hand with him. What the fuck?
Now I do remember him specifically stating that he did like to play with his hands standing up. I do remember him saying that himself. I was like, oh yeah, he even know how he like to be used.
And we not using him right.
And that's what I said.
All the big boys that we got on the defensive line. Man, put all the big boys on the defensive line and let Aiden Hutchinson roll like he did in college.
Hey, I ain't the one you gotta convince, man. It's up, like I said, it's on them to figure that shit out. They the ones that get paid to do this shit.
But they making Aiden look like he's trash, man. He looking real trash right now. He can't get past on one-on-ones. He getting chipped and getting falling and shit. Come on, man.
Yeah. It's rough out here, man. You know, I feel like I don't even sometimes know what I'm talking about. Like, it's like, you know, because I don't know everything, obviously. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't either. But you know what? And that's why I'm like, you know, I'm glad I brought you in here, man, because I'm like, I want everybody that I know who genuinely rap for this team and trying to give them a chance to come here and preach, man, is like, because like it's already hard enough to watch this shit, and then you got the other stuff that people whine about too, though, man. It's like, damn, it's like it's been too many things. Like I'm trying to see what they go do to fix it first before I just attack. I don't know if maybe I'm wrong for saying that, you know what I'm saying, but I just want to see them fight their way out there on paper bad they put themselves in. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Because I had enough of screaming and whining. Man, let me tell you something. Before I ever started creating content, dog, you'd have been like, man, this nigga's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be upset, man, but I had to let this shit ride out. It's this plant. They got to figure this shit out. And Brad Holmes, he the one I'm singling out over anybody. Because at the end of the day,
What I think, man, I think for real, man, I think it's never gonna be figured out. I mean, Lombardi name is on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
His name is on the trophy. If you a Detroit Lion fan, like it's basically we might as well get used to this shit. This is what it is for us. When they turned from a championship to a Super Bowl, it was over for us, bro. We was the one team that it was over.
But you know what they did too, though? They made a mistake when that was going on. Something that we've been doing for all our franchises for years. You trade away the good player that was there, and you let him go out and prevail while you stay and not do as well. You were winning championships with that guy, and then you let him walk, or you traded him out. And see, that's been a thing for Detroit for a long time. You're always getting rid of the good people that's here, getting the job done, and then thinking we go accomplish more.
But like,
and it's been a roller coaster of the cycle repeating over and over and over again.
Because when people come here to Detroit, man, it's like snacks. They come here for the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they get drafted here, it's like being drafted.
Yeah. You know the fucked up.
As soon as they get one chance to get out of here, they out, bro. Think about it. If you had a job that you not making, you ain't prospering, you ain't successful at nothing. Is you gonna stay there?
Hell no.
Okay. That's Detroit Lions.
You saw Ashawn Robinson when he signed with the damn Rams. He was celebrating in the damn backyard. This is sad. I was like, damn. Yeah.
So we just disagree with what you said. All we can do, like I celebrate our 50 year. Shit, when we was winning championships, when we was winning championships, we had the whole NFL mad at us. They had to take our quarterback away from us. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep. We were the first team that really did that. You know what I'm saying?
And I never understood that either. I'm like, why? Like, what did y'all do that for?
Because, man. You know, when you got Green Bay over there, and you know, basically Detroit Lions fans, Green Bay fans. Because no matter what players they got over there, we like, oh, Ellen Lazard is a beast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like,
TJ Lane.
Lion fans is Green Bay fans, and it was a good trick. It was a good mind game, and it lasted for a long time. That's why I said fuck Green Bay.
You know what? I could never stand that team since I was little. I never liked their colors or nothing. I just couldn't.
Bro, when I was little, bro, I had to play for the Broncos. My first football team was the Broncos at Opal Park over there on Green, on the drive. That's where our practice field was at, bro. And our colors were green and yellow, bro. And I never wanted to play good for that team.
Right.
And then I had to play for the Cubs, and I was like, man, I feel like a bear now.
Right. What up, 0-16? What up? Yeah, this comment right here, there's hardly any on defense that's caliber NFL starting aside from Hutch, Rodriguez, and Charles Harris. Yeah, and Tracy Walker hurt, and then that's about it. Yeah.
Bro, we should have picked Rodriguez second. We should have picked Rodriguez second. And left Aiden Hutchinson on that board.
I ain't gonna say all that, but I think we should have just took
the way they treat Rodriguez. Man, he getting first round love.
And that's
Detroit getting Rodriguez first round love.
That's the sad part about it. And that's
why Detroit is Detroit. Because we take our trash niggas and we hype them niggas up like they out cold. And he ain't no first round talent.
Man. I will say Aiden not. I'm just not gonna go that far with it. I just, for me personally, everybody has their opinions about it. Not let it be, but
Hey,
for me personally, I'm
I
not.
can only
You know.
believe what I see, man. And until they put Aiden Hutchinson in the stand-up position,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say he's trash. Cause he ain't going to. He ain't saying nothing. He like, okay, I'm roll with it. Oh man, stand me up. Let me see what's going on.
But you know how they go fishing, though, man. Whatever you ask to do, you go do your job usually. That's
But
just how they.
if you the second overall pick, you got a second. You think that Dominic Sue was gonna let them sit him on the bench?
Man, hell no, they wouldn't. They was
Hell
never
no.
planning on
And
putting Sue
Dominic
on
would
the
have been like,
bench.
nigga, you crazy. I'm going in the game.
He didn't have to worry about that. They drafted him for the sole purpose of making sure he was going to be the starter. The same way they did with this kid. They just using him a certain way. They got to find what worked for him. And that's what it really comes down to when it comes to a coaching staff period for any NFL team. Whatever player you get, you got to find out what works for them and best to bring the best out of them. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, they're going to be wasted talent.
So why if in 5 games this shit ain't working, we still doing the same thing. Dan Campbell.
Yeah, they got to find a way to
fucking up on their decisions all the way around the book for me. Like,
yeah, they need.
I'm not even gonna lie. I love Amon-Ra St. Brown. That is my favorite lineman, bro. I like Amon-Ra St. Brown more than Calvin Johnson, my baby. You hear me?
Hey, okay, each your
That's my dog, bro. Amon-Ra St. Brown is my dog. Bro, I was pissed off when they drafted that receiver. Did y'all draft him number 1 and he ain't even better than Amon-Ra? Mumra?
Oh man,
crazy, man.
They shouldn't even drafted a wide receiver this draft, man.
If I was Amon-Ra, I would have played her a couple games too. But
I'm gonna say this though, you put some real starters on this defense though, you gonna see a change on it. I will say that much. Because I will say this now. Let's say this real quick, right? Let's say you're working a job, right? And let's say now you Mars, you're a good boss, you run the company well and stuff, but let's say the people, the higher ups come in, they bring in some new workers and they all trash. And you got one good worker left. You can try your best to make trash work hard and do their job, but if they keep effing up and acting slow, no matter what you do, no matter what technique, how you try to help them, if trash, go be trash. You got to put some real guys on there.
You right. And you know, but you know the difference between me and Dan Campbell? Dan Campbell will come to the podium and say, or go in the office and say, yeah, we did really bad, but these guys are tough. These guys are going through it. They're going to learn from it. Man, I'm going to office or to the podium and be like, man, I need a team. We fucked up on the draft. I need a team. Who want to be a lion? Because the ones that I got don't want to be here.
Right.
Man, I put them niggas under the bus. Crazy, like it's the wrong bet. Get under betters, boy.
But see now, that's the difference though, because you can't really do that in the NFL.
I know you can't do that in the NFL, but man, it's a coach that needs to do that, and if it's a coach that needs to do that, it's Dan Campbell because he talked the most shit.
Yeah. But like I said, that's every coach rule. You get them.
He can do it in a nice way. He can be like, yeah.
I think he kind of has though. He kind of has though, because when he, especially last year towards Jared Goff, he showed kind of was ready to throw his ass under the bus after that Bengals game. He rolled that paper up. He wanted to say some shit so bad.
Yeah, he
did kind of target him. He did. You gotta be fair. He did target his ass.
He got to do that shit again.
Yeah. I think he.
Man, he gotta
I'm gonna
man,
give him a
he gotta
chance.
make these niggas mad. They can't be his friends, bro. It's like everybody is his friend. Everybody is cool. He got nicknames for niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck that, man. These niggas is not your friends. They are your football players.
Yeah.
Nigga, hit.
Hey, I'm just say this too to start. So some of the players though, man, it's time for them to they just getting the opportunity to play. They gonna have to find a way to get better on their own too, though. Regardless of what the coach puts them
Jerry
in.
Jacobs coming back.
Jerry Jacobs probably should be back sometime after the bye week.
Man, please, come on, man. Somebody need to cover somebody.
Yeah.
Shit. Because Akuda just disappeared. That nigga, Akuda Matata for real. That nigga went fucking Cuba and Timon.
Oh, that's why they need to go to the bye week, man. That's why they need to time to figure this shit out.
Over there eating snails and shit.
Oh, okay, I don't know about that part.
Man, dog, he flopped, man. I mean, where he disappeared, man. Man, dog, he flopped.
Well, I'm still letting him play at least this year. At least he's still playing. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about him.
Yeah.
And hopefully he can just get better. Because think about it, you already know for a cornerback it's gonna be hard to kind of get good, and you know that position is hard to learn. So you gotta let him get his time to get in and play. It would be helpful if the things up front was happening better, and then too you didn't lose your top vet. That's another thing. So I'm already looking at this year, this off season. Oh, I'm going to be very critical to this regime. If y'all don't get this one off season,
I'm about to be throwing Dan Campbell under the bus. For the rest of the year, I'm gonna be like, man, you suck.
No. You saying Dan Campbell? I'm saying the front office.
Yeah, he the front office.
Yeah, he part of it.
When I say Dan Campbell or Brad Owens, I'm talking about the same person.
Oh, okay.
Because they tied at the hip. That's what they said. You even seen it at the hard knock. When they was making their little decisions.
And that's why as much to me, Hard Knocks ain't nothing but entertainment. I don't take nothing seriously from Hard Knocks. Like it's entertainment. That's a show it is. If you really thought that just because they talk good and what they was doing and all the little effects.
But that's what pisses me off. They can do that shit good, but they can't play football good.
Hey, I knew
you can entertain the whole goddamn world, but you can't play football for the whole goddamn world.
But I knew from the get-go, man, before we even got announced for Hard Knocks, I said, man, they're not going to do nothing these first couple of years. So I guess that's why I'm so numb to it. Because I already had my mindset and knew it already.
But isn't that I love the team so much. Man, I'm talking about my family get tired of me. I'm like 50 years. Every fucking year I feel like a broken record.
Yeah, and you know what? That's why I'll be trying to tell people stay in the middle ground and say, hey, we go see what they do this year.
I don't know how.
This year, we go see what's happening.
I don't know how to stand in the middle ground, bro.
Bad side or the negative or the good side, you gotta be in the middle with them because sometimes with this time we just don't know. Huh?
Oh, okay. I thought they kicked me off.
What'd you say?
I said I thought they kicked me off.
Huh?
Oh shit! Hear me?
You in there, Mars?
They kicked me.
Oh, you. Oh shit, it's choppy.
Oh shit!
Yeah, go ahead, refresh if you need to. Yeah, I feel you, Owen. Definitely, bro. I feel you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough loss, and thank you, Misty Goddess 92 for showing up. How you doing, huh? If you're still in here, yeah. We go give Mars a chance to finish up. Refreshing, I mean, but yeah, man, I feel where the emotion. I understand where he's coming from, man. He has a good point about it because, like I said, they are all in this together. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the coaching side of it, they got nothing else to work with. But they do need to. This is the off season to judge this regime. You know what I'm saying? This is the off season to judge this regime, because now they go have a little more money to work with. I expect y'all to go out there and get some guys. That's what's up, Misty. All right, you back in here, homie?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm judging them real close. The names that I see on this free agency list this year, I expect at least 3-4 good players to be signed or to be targeted by this regime. They don't get none of them. Oh, we gonna have some. We gonna have to talk about something.
We ain't gonna get none.
And they better do something, because they don't have the luxury. That's true. But you got a chance to go out there and get something, at least that's a little bit better than what you already have. What up, Mondo?
My dog, Mondo in here.
Yeah.
Hey, Mondo, roll up a blunt, bro. I'm about to roll up one too, my nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, I had to have a joint yesterday, my damn son.
Hey, that's my dog, bro.
Yeah, and your dog come in here too. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat, Ray. All you gotta do is probably scroll up a little bit, bro. You can come up in here. What's good? Who that? That's this Mars, and this no, Mars was landing.
Yeah, I had to come from my planet.
The homie Mars is landing, bro. Where you get the network?
Man. I just want my team to win. I just want to wake up one day and be like, Detroit Lions are some out cold ass niggas, bro.
Man, we all do, man. He said, "What's up to you, bro?"
Tell my dog, I said, "What up, though?" I can't even see his message.
I told him come on in. He come on in, right?
He should come on in, man. We ain't doing nothing but kicking and talking about some football.
Yeah. Oh, it might be him now. Hold on. Shit. Let's see. Damn, my shit that right.
Yeah, Mondo the one that he
okay, here you go.
Man, you might as well fuck with the cooler, man. He the one that light on the computer.
What up, Ray?
Yeah, what's going on?
Not much. Yeah, I'm finally getting to the streaming business on this side of it.
Oh yeah, we
yeah, what's good, man?
What up, though, homie?
Shit. I ain't never had so much fun trolling the wall.
Oh man, you know you get love this way.
So you just getting off work, man?
No, I've been off for a minute now. I just came from outside.
Okay.
So man, how you feel about our team?
Man. What team?
Hey. We got beat by your schedule, Owen.
We got sketched by the pencil.
The defense got no top-notch players like that at this point.
Aiden.
Hey, you know what else is crazy? Guess what I expected? Right on time. Every time Matthews fall on the face or whenever those Lions fans post it on Facebook. This is why it's always going to be fans with me. They always be there reminding what the hell you laughing at?
Huh?
Oh, you sound like you in a volcano.
Everything going on here.
Right. Right, silly, yo. It ain't like the hangout days.
I'm always gonna be that man right there and be like, what the hell you laughing at? And
Yeah,
for
we
that
really
matter,
don't have nothing.
at least the Rams scored.
Yeah, we don't have right now nothing to laugh at nobody else. I don't know why, you know.
And you see what the hell they did to Matt Stafford. What the bleep you think they about to do to Jared Goff in 2 weeks? Michael Parsons already swinging his foot tonight. He just got his little handkerchief wrapped around his chest. You already know he's about to eat.
Man, we about to get hit by the Cowboys.
You never know, man. I can't say
Michael Parsons about to eat our ass alive.
He probably will. He'll probably get their ass a few times. I'm not gonna say he won't.
I don't understand, man. Why everybody so stupid when it comes to offensive coordinator? It's like everybody do the same thing. They always deviate from the run.
I'll say this. It's like they probably should. It should have been like that Pittsburgh game last year where they should have just kept running. I was saying, like, man, at this point, y'all might as well just hand it off every damn snap. I was saying that at one point, like, bro, this is crazy because you not gonna get no real rhythm with Jared Goff throwing the football. Let's keep real. We know what he is. You knew he wasn't that good. That's why he got traded here. Like, so you go.
That's why I don't understand, bro. When I say, man, Facebook got the dumbest thinking Lions fans.
Oh, you see, I don't even be on Facebook with the Lions fans no more.
Dude,
I delete them.
Like, y'all sitting here excited about giving him a wide receiver, and it's like that's not. We don't need to be building this team based off his eye. I keep telling y'all, you gotta put this in his hands. Right, this is the year you should have been taking defense to get a start somewhere. If you'd have took some more players after Aiden, that could have been instant starters. Guys like Devin Lloyd, guys like you could have even got Malone or something in the third round, and another damn defensive player in the secondary that could have been healthy.
Right.
You'd have more guys to help complement.
He should have doubled up that safety.
Man. It's a lot of things they should have did, bro. Like I was saying.
Will Harris, man, anybody can beat him.
Man, Will Harris will go home.
And the thing is, I like Deshaun Elliott as a signing too. I actually like Deshaun Elliott as a signing too. Yeah, he can stay, and you need. That's what I say. In the off season, you need a vet linebacker because there's several of them in there. You got David, Levante David up there. You got fucking Bush. You got several other guys up there.
Who go on to Detroit with this history?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not disagreeing with you on that. It is hard to get, but you go have to pay. Somebody go have to get signed here. And because we can't keep doing this, these fucking, I'm so sick of these goddamn blue collar fucking special team aces. This shit getting on my nerves. That's why I say, like, Brad Holmes, you better get on your shit, bro. I'm telling you, because if he make one wrong move, I'm calling for his job. Like, bro, because
I'm already calling for his job because how come everybody goddamn drafted this special team specialist? Like you just said, bro. I just thought about that shit is true. Everybody is special team specialist.
Right. It's like
why the fuck you play special team but can't play football?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Do you see what happened with the last GM? We got one player left in the 2016 draft on this team right now. He on the offensive line. We got 0 players left in the 2017 class. We have maybe one player left in the 2018. That's Frank. And then a few players in 2019 and the 2020 class trying to show up more now. That's bad drafting plus bad free agency.
We still got a few of our.
Like, that's sad. That means they're not drafting well enough. And I'm supposed to be hyped because you hit on a 6th round pick with the new GM? No.
They looked at Frank Rasmussen, TJ DeAndre Swift. It's a couple more.
Okuda playing still around. He's still showing he's trying to play. And obviously, he hurt. You got Jonah Jackson, one of our top guards. He hurt. The other guy that was drafted, we're really starting to get some playing time now just because of the injuries. And then fucking Austin Bryant just starting to show he can play a little bit. He can finally stay healthy. Thank God. He's trying to play. You know, he a little inconsistent, but he been hurt most of his whole career. But he playing, and then y'all bench Amani the last game, which made no sense. You might as well just let him play. Wouldn't like him to go in anyway.
We don't need eight more penalties. This would have been 45 if he was out there.
I'm telling you, everybody on the team is like, they want to draft this nigga. This is wide receiver with the second first round pick. I'm hurt too. If this nigga be hurt, I'm hurt too.
I don't think we all that bad.
Man, we didn't need that J-Mo.
I love his talent and all, but we could have waited on that type of shit, man. This was the year to build the foundation to show what we're trying to do.
Coming off the injury, I wouldn't have traded up together.
But you sitting here passing on fucking Dean because he was hurt. Like, what? The fuck? And then you take a fucking tight end and y'all and niggas actually came at me like, what? Why is that? It's your motherfucker. Why not? The hell you talking about? You took a fucking tight end, and we needed linebacker.
Man, I'll be satisfied if the Lions drafted
Cooper Rush. Rush golf the hell
off. Cooper Rush about to kick our ass. Next game, Cooper Rush about to kick our ass.
Hey, serious question. Why have we been injured for 3 straight seasons? Well, because I guess they don't drink milk according to Dante, but anyway.
They need to start drinking muscle milk.
No,
man,
you know what though? I know I'm the last guy that can talk about fitness and stuff like that because I'm a bit fat fuck and all that shit. Let me ask y'all fellas a question. Cause it hit me. Do you think some of these players, period, in the NFL, not just the Lions, do any of these guys need to start swimming more in the off season instead of just doing like bumping iron? Because when you're bumping iron, because I swear they say swimming make you more durable, and I think it's the. I
don't know, but for Detroit Lions, you're going to get hurt. They always get hurt, and this is what it's going to be.
Because I swear, man, Sue is part of the reason why I say that shit. Because he was never fucking hurt, and he been playing for. And he still, I don't think in his career ever got hurt. So I'm like, and I know for a fact he swam a lot. So it's making me wonder, like, man, should y'all be swimming more in the off season instead of just, trying to do all these extensive workouts? Because swimming, they say, make your body a little more durable. And they just say do it. And I'm like, maybe they should do that. I wonder sometimes.
Maybe DeAndre Swift should do that.
I knew that was coming, man.
I was just thinking DeAndre Swift needs to swim across the ocean.
Hey, man. Hey.
He's fine. They can be talking about DJ. I hate to use him as an example. I bet you Matthew Stafford could use TJ Hawkinson yesterday.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford was Hawkinson all day. Hey, but I hate to talk about this. But why do we always get players that get hurt like on the first play?
Man, I don't know, bro.
Man, part of the reason too, I think, is we put our players in positions they'll get hurt too. Even when I'm because let me tell you something. If I see one more pass getting thrown to a person and they back is turned against the defender and he get a free pop on them, that's hurting them.
That's why I don't even talk about him because I miss my fucking quarterback.
But and this is the other thing too, man. Yeah, and see,
I don't give a fuck how anybody feel about it.
And you know what? Like, if you actually think about it, like I don't have nothing against Ben Johnson as an offensive coordinator, despite yesterday's, because he is still, to be fair, a rookie. Because he is still technically a rookie that's offensive coordinating for Jared Goff. And you already got bad defense on the other side of the ball. So come on. He can do, again, he's going to have his bumps and bruises. He, to me, regardless of yesterday, has been miles better than Jim Cooter ever was.
Yes.
And I'm not saying,
but I don't blame Ben at all. I blame Dan Campbell and Brad Hall.
Yeah.
And people can say that they just like him for whatever reason, but man, I be know what he's talking about. Especially when it comes to Jared Goff.
And if Darren Campbell didn't know how to coach, why the hell did he come to coach the Lions?
And speaking of Darren Campbell, I'm going to
later.
Yeah, like you've been drinking water.
See, you know why I love Matt Patricia was fortunate. I'm gonna say he beat his predecessor. We knew you can't be doing none of that dumb shit. You playing Bill Belichick.
Well, and that's a fair statement by
they whooped our ass this weekend.
Look at Pitts. Yeah, that's true. Owen is definitely right about that. Every down team does have they blocks, because we did just see Pittsburgh get their ass whooped. Damn sure.
Okay. But Pittsburgh don't let a rookie ass quarterback. We get beat by more quarterbacks than any team in the fucking world.
Kenny Pickett gonna be better.
But what he trying to say? But I think what he trying to say too, though, I get you. You're right about that. But what he's trying to say is that Pittsburgh overall is still right now a better team, in a certain way, than Lions is right now.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm saying. Even a team like them, they get blown out, and that has more talent. They got players on their team right now that would be gods for us on our defense, like 39 who got burned, and all that. Them dudes would be gods for our damn teams right now.
Absolutely.
That's how
Exactly. They know name nigga be the star on the team.
Even Prime.
Man, I look at Cam Hayward and I get so jealous, bro. Like, dog, I wish I had this big D-tackle on this team, man. Like, damn.
Man, I look at Hayward like I wish that was our quarterback.
Yeah. Well, you had a chance to get him and several quarterbacks.
You know, like Lamar Jackson, Watson, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert talking like that, dog. Damn, you about to give me nightmares tonight. I gotta go to work in the morning and shit.
The nightmare. Oh man, y'all about to have me go crack open the brew.
I gotta lay down on Detroit Lion cover. You talk about Deshaun Watson could have been a Lion. I got it.
Oh boy. Oh, you know this city would have turned against him though. As soon as that whole
yeah, they probably would have.
Yeah, like they always do.
Yeah, they
would. Hey, Cleveland said, hey, look. He ain't
gonna give a fuck.
Hey, especially if Deshaun Watson would have been here winning the game. Oh man, we
wait a minute. Hold on. Speaking of Cleveland, did I see these dudes literally just traded for a talented linebacker in Deion Jordan from fucking Fox? Oh man.
No, they didn't.
I thought they did. Yeah. Adam Schefter tweeted that shit. I said, bro, I wanted him back in 2016 in the second round when we took
Detroit couldn't even get that deal done, huh?
Man, I wanted us to draft him back in 2016.
Man, I wanted us to draft Michael Parsons.
Hey, I feel you.
Now, just imagine. We had Michael Parsons. Anzalone and Rodrigo.
Hey, but see, you know what?
But we wouldn't have had Sewell, though.
I don't think we had about it.
No, Angelo was still been on the team.
Michael Parsons came out the same year.
Yeah. I just thought about that.
No, they could have got a way to get them though. Both, because if they would have took that Panthers trade, they would have had the 8th pick, and they could have took Parsons with the 8th one. but they wouldn't have to deal with Jared Goff. They had to find a way to get another quarterback.
That would have been better than what we
That
got
would
now.
have been better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you would have had to, but you know them though. This franchise, this is a thing that the Lions organization as a whole gets on my nerves. Is this whole this off the field issue type shit that gets on my nerves? Like this high standard. The last regime tried that same BS. Like I get so tired of this high character.
I get tired of that.
Wait, man,
Bro,
go. Like,
because
okay.
you know why? Let me tell you why, though. I hate to sound like this, bro, but I want to tell everybody that's listening. I got a white girl in the house right now that's waiting on me. But this is why. It's because mostly white people go to the Lions game, so they gotta have good character football players. Keep the people to come to the game.
So you mean to? I feel where you coming from, and I respect what you said. But so it's like if I see a player in the draft, and let's say he's a linebacker, he just the most athletic player, can cover and do all this right. But I pull up a video of him making a rap song in high school about trashing women and with a gun in his hand, a fake gun in his hand. I'm gonna just pass on him because of something he did in high school and say his character ain't well. And that's why I'm like, because at the end of the day, let's be real about it. Calvin Johnson.
The reason why Michael Parsons dropped so low is because they said he was a bully.
They said he was what?
He was a bully.
Damn right he's a bully. Goddamn right he's a bully. On a goddamn.
That's what we need.
Sewell is too. He's a fucking bully too out there. Don't get into it. He got his ass kicked yesterday, but yeah, he's usually a bully too. But they know who else was a bully, and Dominican Sue. So this dude was on my team. He was kicking. Right. That's what the trend is. Like
that's exactly
that's what kind of rubs you wrong with. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You don't say nothing about Darius Slay or any other one. That doesn't matter. But it's a problem with the white guy.
Oh, I always mention Slay. I always mention Slay and Diz. Like, hands down. Just like last year, I could have cried watching Darius Slay walk past me and watching him going to the other damn team's facility. I'm like, man, he used to come over here.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. If we lose, I want to see somebody get kicked. I want to see an Dominican Sue kick if we lose. Like for real. Like I want to see some nastiness on the line, bro. Because I feel like that should be our identity, bro. We are a nasty team, bro. You talk about biting kneecaps? We ain't biting kneecaps, bro. We soft as hell, really.
Yeah, everybody kneecaps. Even Washington.
I'll tell you the truth. Only nigga that was biting kneecaps was Tracy Walker.
Yeah.
He was smacking, bro. Yeah, well, he's a little used to it.
Man.
When we lost Tracy Walker, we lost that edge, bro. Tracy brought that edge too.
Yeah, he is the attitude of the secondary, you know what I'm saying? And the leading vet. And damn, that's why I say it's imperative in this offseason. We gotta make sure obviously he go come back okay, because based on Okuda still is playing well. He hasn't really played like bad. He still seems to be showing some shit.
He played bad against
legendary.
He played that bad against Seattle, bro.
I mean,
Jared Goff got a lot of points for me yesterday.
What up, Hitman?
Hey, what's up, no? Thanks for letting me on. Hey, what's up, Ray?
What's good?
What's good, Hitman?
There's Mars over there too in the corner. Yeah.
What up, though?
What up, though?
Nothing. I was just talking about what this team needs to do moving forward.
Nothing on this, man. My thing of this man is like the thing of it is that Dan Campbell looked like a meathead on Sunday with those crazy fourth down calls. I mean, the hoodie didn't have the game plan much because he was looking at the meathead on the other side of the field. I'm like, damn, he didn't even have the game plan against him because he's making it easy for him.
He was making it so easy for him.
And I cut you off, but the fourth down, that I can't even kill him for the fourth down stuff. Tell you the truth, I know I sound like a hack for saying that, but I just can't. It was way more problems going on in that game than that fourth down calls. Like, I'm just serious. Like, but you go ahead, Hitman. Go ahead, homie.
No, the thing I understand that the fourth down thing is not that big of a problem. It's a lack of adjustment. I mean, we go on a 3rd and 1. Why would you go down for a pass and deliberately run up the middle, knowing that their D tackles have been stopping the run all throughout the second half and even some of the first. Tried to run around those tackles, but yeah, he just have a play call, have it run up the middle for a loss.
Yeah, like I said, this is stuff that these young guys got to figure out, man. Is what they got to do. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, one thing I don't want this staff to do is sit here and be harping on what they did wrong all day. At some point, you got to harp on what he did wrong and try to fix what you can. You know what I'm saying? At some point, we guys get this team to man up and do what they can. You know what I'm saying? What they do have to work with, which ain't much. And we got to move forward. Like, that's why I kept trying to tell people, don't get too hyped. Ever since January, I said, this go take some time. I've been telling people. It's like,
do you know how hard it is not to get hyped about the Lions? It is not to get hyped about the Lions.
I know it because it's football, man. It has that element to it. I get you. But at the same time, I told people, I was like, don't get too hyped where you think we're finna win a lot of games, but you have a right to be hyped overall about one CO team play and what they're progressing in. And that's fair. But to have, like, that's what I'm saying, these standards be killing me. Like, these 10 wins, wait a minute. Like, just let's see what this team gonna look like. Let's see what these draft picks gonna look like. We got stuff to see happen first. We not in a position to be what the Bengals were last year. I don't know where people got that from. We don't have enough talent veteran-wise on this defense. Michael Brockers.
I don't know what set of idiots that thought that we were going to have a Cincinnati Bengals type of turnaround.
Right. You don't even have the quarterback that you can rely on for that situation. For God's sakes. Let alone a veteran, some good players on defense that's experienced. You out here with Angeloni and his damn dagger. What the hell? Hey, that's the most unathletic motherfucker I ever seen in my life. I said, God damn. Love him to death, but he is unathletic as hell. You need man, look. They like I said, wherever decent vet talent they can get next year, they go have to get it. Because they just go have to, man. This, I said last week, this is the type of season, wherever way you got a chance to possibly win, you got to take that opportunity and you got to attack the weakness. This ain't a way you win a team that you can just go out there, okay, this is the game plan and we can just take control of the game. No, the game go how it's go. It's up to you to find a weakness and pinpoint that out and try to attack it. That's the best chance this team got. They're not equipped enough. And that's where I'm putting the heart of it on Brad Holmes. Yeah, Dan Campbell is going to go along whatever he goes on with. And that's where you can say they're faulty for him. But at the end of the day, the person that ultimately signs the contract is Brad Holmes. He's the man that's ultimately with the key. Same was with that fish face nerd boy we had with the last regime who kept effing everything up. taking all control of the pitch, and then, like I said, gave us a bunch of bullshit, and all of them either gone elsewhere or not in the league no more. Like, I don't know how many times last year I watched Jamal Agnew return a touchdown. I'm like, God damn, every fucking week. The same guy, the city tried to run out the damn thing. Every week he returned a touchdown.
And you know that's crazy. It's like every other. It's like every other week. It's like every other week. I see Rashad Perriman catching a touchdown from Tom Brady. Like, damn, Rashad Perriman catching a touchdown from Tom Brady. Like, damn, didn't we sign this guy?
Man.
Look at that Rashad Perriman situation. I think he's just going out so he can play with Brady.
No, I think he just. You got to remember that it's different when you play under a real team that has talent on it and a real quarterback versus playing under Jared Goff and Anthony Lynn, and that's the situation, man. Like, that's
I'm proud to say what you just said. What you just said, I learned that watching my dog this past season.
Like, and think about it. We've seen players that's not all that good go on other teams that have more and they play better. That's how it is. You know how many times people like I knew Elijah Mitchell was I knew Elijah Mitchell was a beast when he was gonna come out of college because of one, his speed and where he was going. When he went to San Francisco, I said, "Oh, he go kill us." Won the game one, and that's exactly what this motherfucker did.
Killed us.
San Francisco is a dangerous team.
And at the end of the day, when I'm looking at these draft picks, man, I don't throw nothing to the wall. Like, I don't say certain players. It's been so many players that I pointed out that I thought was going to be good players, and they lived up to it. Jonah Jackson is actually one of them. I said I wanted him in the year we got him, and I'm glad we got his ass because
Carolina Panthers just fired their coach.
Oh, damn. Saw that coming.
Yeah, but that's because of sorry ass. Who they got? Him. I forgot Baker Mayfield already. Him. Yeah, that sorry ass. Yeah, him.
That sorry ass. Yeah, him.
It is more than that though. Matt really been on a hot seat for a minute, though. Even before Baker got there.
Dan Campbell next.
Like I said, I'm gonna hold off on trying to fire him so quick because that ain't gonna solve no problems. Let's be real about it. Just up and firing this man. You gotta give him a chance to coach himself out. He's learning as he goes. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't this put together as head coach when we hired him. He was a guy.
You need to go learn as a Seahawks coach.
I say let this. You kind of went out, hey man. I couldn't hear you.
I get the fact that he's coaching right now. The bigger question is who the hell we have behind him? Because we gotta hire something better.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I didn't like the fact that we let Don Capers go on the staff because I didn't like because he's a veteran mind that's there. I did wish he could have hired a veteran head coach to kind of like be his assistant or a veteran corner that's been around doing this thing longer than him to help him out to be like an advisor for him. I did wish he had did that. Duke Staley, is sort of a help too in this situation, but it's not. No matter who he got in there with him, he has to learn. Like, it's not something that you can just. Oh, it's like magic, wave a wand, and it's gonna happen. It's something he just gonna have to hit his head on for a second, realize what they doing wrong, and try to figure it out. Because you gotta understand this too. You have rookie coordinators; they're also learning as they go. And again, the guys they coordinate for ain't that good. Specifically, Ben Johnson with Goff, and Aaron Glenn when it comes to not having any real veteran talent like that on this bad defense. And
okay,
then losing pieces more and more.
Defensive play calling.
No, it's not the play calling that's the issue. It's not. You don't have the talent to make the plays happen. You lost.
What?
Think about it. Think about it real second. Hear me out. Things were doing okay,
he do got the talent
or at least
on defense.
He don't. You
He
just
got
lost
Rodrigo.
one of your best players for the season. That's one player, and he's a rookie.
You got Aiden Hutchinson.
That's two. Come on, it's 11 players. That's at the start on defense.
That's what they told us. That was gonna work.
But if you tell, but here's the thing, and this is where I got to question y'all. Why the fuck would you believe that? Like, why would you believe that in your ear?
Because he's the coach. Because he's the coach.
It don't matter though. I don't believe nothing until I see it though. And I know I'm like, okay, they promoting this 6th-round rookie like he about to come take over.
See right there, that's exactly what I said in the video over the summer that I wasn't Mitchell anymore. I want to see that Mitchell come to life.
Yeah, and I remember that. That's what I'm saying. Like, they talented players, but you need more than just talented young players. You gotta have depth, man. Like you see, you struggling without Walker, for example. You struggling without him to fill that void. And then even worse, your corners are banged up.
See right there, this is exactly why you drafted wrong.
And then you drafted wrong. And then you didn't have no money to really get no serious time. And then you even let one of your young vet linebackers go and Reeves Maven. I don't understand why you didn't bring him back. But okay.
Because he didn't want to be here.
That could be a possibility. And that's what I'm saying. That they gotta get some more talent in here. And that's why I'm not on board and just saying, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm not on board saying fire the head coach. I'm just not. Until I'm more targeting that GM, because I guarantee you, if a better GM had been making moves in here, Dan Campbell still would have went with it, wherever he would have went with. Dan Campbell not thinking about, he may have his input on certain guys he liked and this and that and third, but at the end of the day, guys like Campbell and Caldwell, they go whatever you tell them to go with, and they go do their best to try to coach them up and see if they can win.
Dan Campbell need to come to the podium and say that his team is not good. And
well, of course he's not finna do that. He'll lose locker room that way.
Bro, Chuck Noll did it. Chuck Noll did it, and look what it did for Pittsburgh Steelers. He need to come to that podium and say that he don't have a good team.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a difference though in this situation. That coach is a proven winner. Dan Campbell hasn't proved he can win yet. You don't have that respect.
Chuck Noll wasn't a proven winner when that happened.
You said who?
Chuck Noll.
Chuck Noll.
Yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers coach.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you gotta remember too, man. Times was different back in those days, though, man. You can't say certain things like that now.
It is social media, not really. These football players, they can't be soft, man. They too soft. We can't even yell at a cooter no more. Our coach got caught yelling at a cooter, and he can't even do it no more.
But this is what I would say about Brad Holmes. He got drafted injured players. He got to make sure that's what I'm pissed with Brad Holmes about.
And that exactly.
I'm pissed with Brad Holmes too. I'm pissed with Brad Holmes too.
Yeah, man, and that's why I was upset about. I was like,
Brad
bro,
Holmes
why
came in my house and pissed on my goddamn toilet. Came in my house and pissed on my goddamn toilet. That's what I feel like.
Oh man, you said Mayfield hurt. Oh man, yeah, they got issues over there in Carolina. Goddamn.
Better than Detroit.
Fast, y'all talking about culture and then want everybody fired. Yeah, that's why I'm saying though. Like that's why I say you can't ask everybody fired. We haven't even said. Well, they probably have, but I haven't even said officially fired Brad Holmes. I said let him he got one more time to prove himself. If he do the same things, come on now, like
Man,
you can't just force a build. Like it's his job, man. He gotta get the time. He's responsible for getting the talent here, Owen, and that's all we saying.
We got rid
I'm
of
not saying fire
Trisha. We got rid of Queen Trisha too late. I don't want to do that again.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Like we, at the end of the day, the culture is here, but it's just going through a rough patch that was expected to go through, Owen. And at the end of the day, Brad Holmes, we feel that he could have did himself better to help this team by drafting players that would be able to help come in immediately and hit the ground running. That's where it all comes down to. He's the GM
what's the culture?
at the end of the day.
What's the culture?
Huh?
What's our culture?
What's our culture? No, the culture, and what I mean by the culture is not the winning side of the culture. There's two levels of the culture. You got the winning and losing side of the culture. We got the football atmosphere, but we don't have the ingredients enough to make the culture a winning culture yet. It's in process, supposedly. But to do that, first off, you got to get everybody on the same page on the front office, the coaching staff, and then to the players. And you got to get talent. And that's what I was saying about Brad Holmes. I didn't even say fire Brad Holmes. I just said, hey, this next year it's got to be the off season where you got to get some talent in here, man. You took gambles on hurt players because you claimed you love them so much. Okay, and we're going to sit here and let these guys try to play when they are healthy to play. But at the end of the day, we need the defense.
We are not in a position to gamble like that.
That's what I was trying to explain to Owen. And the same thing. We cannot gamble that way. This was a year that you ever had somebody like, okay, when you got you've been working and you barely got enough money to pay your bills, and then you get you win some money like $1,000 off the radio that you wasn't expecting to have, and you got this nagging bills you got to settle. You can't take that money and just go splurge it on stuff when you got to get them bills knocked out so you can free up your work money and then have a chance to get over. And that's all I'm basically saying when it comes to Brad Holmes and where he incorporated this draft. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even trying to kill the man. Like I said, free agency, I sort of gave him a pass because I understood you didn't have much cap space to really do anything. And you knew nobody wanted to go come to no 3-win team. But draft right, that was supposed to be your way to use that wisely. Dan Campbell can only coach so much. Like, you can't turn turds into gold. It just don't happen. And not calling the players turds, but I'm just saying you can't make shit into gold. You have to give them something there where they can all grow from so the coaching can show what it's doing. You can coach hard all you want, and you can talk about you got to play physical. It's only so much the players can do if they're not that talented. It's just what it comes down to. And then your young guys are hampered, and it's too much on them. You know what I'm saying? You need real veterans. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be watching them closely this offseason even more than ever because I want this regime to succeed. I want them to succeed. I don't want to see a black man fail as a GM, and I damn sure don't want to see my head coach fail. I'm sick of having to fire people. I'm tired of it. As a fan, I want things to work out. We tired of it. When I got in this game in YouTube and I found 313 Hitman, I found Man Beast, I found King, all these guys, I got a part of this content creation. I love talking about the sports teams. I love what they was doing, and I wanted to be a part of the brotherhood. And I was raised up under these guys. And at the end of the day, from what I've been learning, man, and why the losing sucks and it hurts all of us. But at the end of the day, it's the front office. It's all to them. The culture got to be right, but it's two sides of culture. The culture, you have to go all the way with it. You have to say, you know what? We got to sacrifice now so we can eat later. That's how you do in real life, and that's how it should have been done when it came to this football team. I'm not stating that if we drafted the way we felt the draft should have been right, that we would have been a 12-win team. What I'm saying is it would have been more helpful to give us a starting point to possibly get to a point where we can get down later down the line, having compliments, young guys that we can look forward to be those marquee players some down the line 3 years from now versus, hey, we got some players injured out the draft and we don't know what we got with them. And we hampered right now. That's all I was saying. We know Holmes is going to spend a lot in free agent. He came from the Rams. They invest more free agent in the draft, and it's showing now let this regime cook. Well, see, that's the problem. It's not just about spending money in free agency. The last regime did that, but that don't mean they signed the right people. They overpaid a lot of people. It's not about spending money in free agency. It's about getting the right players that fit in the right spot and try to help put some experience on the team. It's not about money and how much money you spend. I can care less if we see teams all the time spend big in free agency and don't win shit. It's about where they putting that money at and how they incorporating that money. You can get a lot out of a $10 million. Like, okay, let's say you had a better quarterback. A guy like Shark on a $5 million deal wouldn't seem so bad, and you didn't have to probably spend that much money on him. It's not about how much they spend. It's about fits in the right areas. So that's what I'm waiting on to see. I'm going to give them their chance to fight their way out their bag. But only time will tell what they go do ultimately in the end. And that's what I'm waiting on. So I'm not, like I said, not calling for nobody's jobs. But we go wait and see.
They better have somebody at every college game. They better be at every bowl. Everything in college. They better find the right person to fix this defense.
Yep.
And it ain't gonna take one person. They better find the right five people.
Yeah.
They need five starters on defense.
And then they also need to find a way to stay healthy. That's another part. Because even the Ravens, let's be honest, they get talent on defense a lot, but them dudes get hurt.
Don't draft hurt players.
Yeah, that's a start. That's a start. And that's all I wanted us to come to, man. That was the whole point of the stream. That right there. That was the whole point of this. Like, I'm not against people being upset about the team, and I'm not even against those who are not upset. Like I said, I always stay in the middle where I'm the villain. If people want to make me out to be the villain, I'll be the villain. But at the end of the day, I'm just calling out what's the facts. I'm not, going to pat them on the ass all day, but I'm not going to sit here and, act like I'm not affected either. I'm a fan at the end of the day. I'm not an analyst. I'm not a GM. I'm not even a coach. Hell, I'm a fat guy sitting on the couch drinking a beer watching this team. And at the end of the day, I love this team. I love and I love what I believe they're trying to do, but it just Holmes haven't been perfect. But give that nigga one more year. That's all I'm saying. I'm giving him one more year. That's all I'm saying.
It's only because he a nigga.
Listen, I just know.
Different.
I just want Owen to understand where we're coming from. Holmes, and we not asking for perfection. We just asking for you to do the stuff that makes sense. That's all it comes down to, Owen. I'm not asking nobody. There is no such thing as a perfect GM. Trust me. Belichick has had down show misses as a coach and a computer left us in terrible. And I never once not said. I said that. Now, Owen, you've been a part of several streams, and you heard me mention this time and time again, brother. You heard me mention that. I know they kind of fucked us around. That I just mentioned we didn't have the most cap to even try to make a decent move, and that was partially because of what we had to deal with left in the last regime. You've been in part of my streams. You heard me say this, and I'm mentioning that. I'm just saying that's why I was talking about the draft. I'm like, I appreciate you hitting on a 6th round pick, but it'd been nice to hit on, somebody in the 2nd round and maybe the 3rd round to get a starter. That's all I was saying. I don't have perfect expectations. I don't believe in perfection personally because you're not. I'm a human being. We not designed to be perfect. For sure, mother. No, you get it, bro. I get it.
That's true.
That's so true. That's true. And that's why I took over now at this point to kind of let people understand that. I wanted to. That's why I let Mars and Ray and Hitman and what guys get on here for. I finally wanted some guests. 2, I wanted to let some of the fans, man, that don't often come on cam that I've been rocking with for years, to kind of let speak their feelings a little bit about it, so we can all have a conversation about it. Because we fans, we have a right to be heard. All we hear is 2 sides of the fence. We either hear the Kool-Aid side or we hear the angry side about it. We don't never have no middle ground about it. Just go leave it out there fair. And I wanted to provide that and I feel like I've been sort of by myself about it. And now we finally get somewhere. And this is what I'm saying. Now, this is our chance. We know they got to get healthy. That's the only thing we can do is pray our hands together that they get some health and they find a way to make an adjustment. They got a couple weeks to get this right, and we go see from there. Who knows? Maybe they shock us in a good way, or we go have to bite a bullet. I think that's what it comes down to.
I'm ready to bite the bullet because I feel like I feel like we fighting. I feel like we fighting, but we ain't fighting hard enough. We fighting in the trade way.
Well, as a fellow Detroiter, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, let's keep fighting this. And you ain't alone this. We go keep fighting and hoping for this team to find ways to fix it right. We go have our we go let them do their thing, but as a fan base, I want us to stick together and actually watch this team, see if they can fight their way out the bad. So I'm still willing to fight with this and with this team and hope that they will do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going.
I'm gonna watch every game. I watch every game. I've been watching every game ever since I can remember.
Oh yeah, man! I don't doubt that. I can tell you're a damn sure fan. Man, we got 25 players. I thought it was more than that. Shit, I thought it was more than that. Oh, yeah, man, I thought it was more than that. Shit, man. Hey, all we can do is hope for the best. I mean, ain't nothing else we can do. Rome ain't built overnight. And another thing is too, because reason why now I want to shift things a little bit. The team got worse and worse. The more the injuries piled up. Right, and that's what I'm saying. I want them to find a way to get healthy, bro. First, before we just kick you out. That's another thing. It's like it's one thing you don't have enough time, but another thing too when you've hurt. And I want them to get healthy, man. And so at least try to see what we have. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to see what you got in somebody if they ain't healthy.
What we need is Amon-Ra St. Brown dad to be the trainer because he know how to not get niggas hurt.
I didn't even like the fact they played him yesterday. I was like, you might as well catch them off for the bye week, bro. To let them all get all the way healthy. So I want to see this team back with Amon-Ra, Swift, Chark, the offensive line being healthy and get as many by week how we change and make adjustments. So I think that's the game plan for us to watch for.
This how I know we about to get burnt because J-Mo about to start. J-Mo about to be coming onto the field. J-Mo about to be coming onto the field. And everybody gonna be watching. And he ain't gonna do shit. Everybody gonna be watching. And he ain't gonna do shit.
I don't expect him to really have a good first game anyway, because he just not, he hadn't had an off season. So that's kind of why I didn't want that pick, because I'm like,
if you're the New York Jets, hey, everybody, the whole world, but this Detroit Lions, he about to come and shit this boy up.
I feel that, Owen. But we just go wait and see what the best. Hopefully, they make adjustments and he will probably be able to have a decent showing. And that's all we can do. Let's hope for the best and let's see what happens. So another thing I want to say for people to stop whining on, not to switch the subject, but can people stop whining about the damn Pistons in the preseason game, please? Especially Cade Cunningham, like, dog, this is preseason. What the hell y'all doing?
I don't know how to feel about that.
What y'all doing complaining about a preseason game in the Pistons, bro?
I don't know how to feel about the Pistons. They too babyish.
Yeah, they too young. They're young, man. That's what it is. They're young. They gotta grow up now. They don't. That's another thing. They gotta grow up. We gonna see what happens with the Red Wings.
I don't like they coach
either. We go. I don't believe Dwayne Casey alone, man.
I ain't even want to say his name. That's how much I don't.
Why is it silly, yo? Oh shit! Yeah, this is a good stream. Real active today. Hey, that's another team I'm looking forward to, man. And you know what I'm saying, the Red Wings definitely look like they're gonna be something to deal with. They We got Michigan with this big game coming up against Penn State, too. So that's another thing we got looking out for. What's things to look out for, man, over the next couple weeks? No basketball officially be starting. I think there's gonna be another slow start, but I think the Pistons are a little bit more improved team.
I'm sad about Michigan State, man.
Oh yeah,
I had hopes for them. Cause I like Michigan and Michigan State. It's just whoever do better during the year. I just lean more towards that team.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to lean more towards Michigan State this year.
I feel you.
But I'm around with Michigan. Michigan all day. JJ McCarthy a beast out there. That nigga be shitting on motherfuckers.
You know, and that's one. I kind of like the way things are going right now with McCarthy personally, because it's like, you know, he's raw and he didn't have much time to really get his tune with the team in the offseason because he was healing that shoulder. And so it's like, that's why, and I can't wait to see how they progress, not only for this year, but for next season too, because I know he go have an off season to train and do all that stuff. So I know, like, that's why Harbaugh probably seems like at times he don't some people try to say like he don't trust McCarthy. I don't think it's about trust. I think it's about because he raw and he don't want to put too much on him, and he don't know if he can handle the whole workload.
He's so skinny. I be scared about him getting hurt.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I want him to have another off season to really get a chance to work on his body, where he's healthy and not hurt, and then he'll be able to, you know, grow and then get more grasp on the playbook. And that's why I said Michigan, man, next year. I don't know, man. That especially this year, I like that defensive line. Yeah, it's a sack back committee, you know, that front, and I like that.
Man. Like all of them boys. They remind me of Clemson. Clemson back in the day. They defensive line.
Oh when yeah, when they had Farrell and Austin Bryan and the other boys, Quentin Williams and Trey Lamar linebacker and shit.
They remind me of them. They coming at you on defense. Every time I watch, I'm like, defensive line is.
And they gonna have to do that too, because like they are younger now on defense. But the catch is that's why you had to take a gamble on the quarterback switch up too, because it's like if they gonna do that now on the defense side, you have to take gambles sometimes. Like I have nothing against Cade McNamara. You know, he did his thing. He won the Big Ten title at the end of the day as a quarterback on that team.
He is no JJ McCarthy.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It's just a difference in this. You got to be in football. Yeah, JJ is, man. And thing about college football, man, it's like the weather. You got to be able to adapt to every situation that's going on. And he's the guy you got to start that adaptation with. You got to kind of move.
The thing that scared me about JJ is he's so skinny.
Yeah, that's why I don't like those read options. They always
skinny legs. I'm like, oh man, somebody roll on him, it's over.
I'm mad about Eric All getting hurt though, man. I was like, damn. The tight end, oh my God, he could be such a mismatch, bro.
Yeah, he a big boy too.
Yeah. OSU soft as fuck. I want us to get that.
I don't know how they winning. They just seem so soft to me.
Well, hey, I hope we get them, man. Again this year.
Man, I hope Michigan punched them in the mouth. If you punch them in the mouth on the very first play, we go take.
Yeah, they got a shot, man. I'm not gonna say they don't.
We got to get him a real good punch right in the fucking kisser.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying, man. And oh man, we got some underrated talent at the receiver position. The Michigan could end up in the draft in the next year or two, guys. A lot of players coming probably off this team, man.
And you know, as
I mean, if they play good, they play good.
Exactly. You need them.
Right.
It's
I don't care what school they.
It's a good player in your backyard. You don't want to pass up on them.
Right. Even when it comes to state, though. Now, if we talking just about for the line, even when it comes to state, you gotta be willing to consider any decent player that come from your backyard, man. I don't know why we haven't never done that enough. And that's why I'm glad. That's why I'm glad we got Livers on the Pistons too, because I'm like, damn, about time.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We got Draymond, smack ups.
We want to talk about that. That's crazy though, man. I said, come on, man. How you gonna sneak the dude like that? You know he's smaller than you and everything. Yeah, you know some of that had to be the case. Man, that's crazy, man. I hate seeing my players do that. I mean, again, like it's bad on several ends because it's like the people that was recording the shit too, they part of the blame of it. But at the same time, like Draymond, come on, bro. Like really,
right.
You ain't try that with KD last year when you even try to get in his face. You just yelling and running around.
We never know. That's why KD got the hell out of there.
KD probably like the one of them guys though. His temper, he try to be cool, calm, collected, but he got a little temper on the cover. You know his nerves nothing long. He'll walk away like, man, I'll hit your ass. He kind of got that mentality too.
Draymond is tagging on. You know he been in Detroit. Man, that boy that had some fights.
Yeah. But
I don't think KD wanted with him.
Hey, I don't know, man. That was a suck. I don't know, man, because Draymond, like, he done suckered out to a few people, man, did some BS. But then when you quick though to jump and punch this little motherfucker here, like, come on, bro. Like, you can't bully somebody smaller than you, but like you can't bully Jordan. Yeah, but see, that's the thing I couldn't stand about Jordan. You can't bully somebody, but then somebody smaller than you punk you out, aka Isaiah Thomas. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, he couldn't bully
Right. But you know the funny thing about Jordan too? He comes out and says, I don't like the way they play basketball. So why the fuck you go around and get Dennis Rodman on your team then? If you don't like
right. Everybody say that, but it's so true though.
Nobody ever calls him out for that part. Like, oh, you don't like the way they play basketball, but you go out there and get Rodman.
John Sally too?
I don't know. I don't think so. I know the Pistons did, but I don't know what
they did for a year or something. Even them were the Lakers. Yeah,
it might have been the Lakers.
I smoked too much weed. I'm too old.
You sound too old. Nah, man. Oh, you ain't that old, man. Shit.
My kids be like, hey, pops.
Shit, I did that with my pops when he was in his 40s. Shit.
Exactly. I don't like that shit.
No, what you're very glad that you don't have the grandpops thing. That's your name.
I already got gray hair now.
Oh, man.
Don't give me no gray.
That ain't nothing but your wisdom showing. That ain't nothing but wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? And kids would be lucky to have you.
Yeah, them my dogs.
Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? One of the few pops and they got a dad down here, man. One of the few kids that got a dad out here. That's what's up. Always appreciate and salute to my fathers out there. Oh, yeah, man.
We need it.
Like mine was sick, almost died on me last month, man. Shit. So trust me. Yeah, he had fluid build over his lungs and stuff, man, and he had to be rushed to the hospital. He was in there for a whole week.
That's one thing I cannot imagine is losing a kid, bro. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's why I was like, man, I'm glad my pop's still here, man. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Well, I'm about to go here, man. I know you smoking, getting settled now. We had this nice conversation, but if you got any last words,
I gotta go work in the morning.
Hey, I felt that, man. You got any last words for the chat, man?
Hey, man. I know the Lions is tough to watch, but sometimes we gotta get through it. That's our home. That's our home team. That's like, sometimes you mad at your mom, but you still love her and you still go listen to her.
Yeah.
That's just like my team. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get mad at them, but that's my team. I'm still gonna ride with them. I'm still bleeding out blue, and I'm still from Mars. So that's my team.
Hey, I felt that, man. And salute to you, man, finally getting on this podcast with me. Salute to everybody in the chat that showed up. Of course, you, Owen, one of my main guys out here, man.
I'm be hopping on Mo too.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Every time I see you, if I see you get on, I'm jumping on.
Okay, I appreciate that, bro. Shout out to Mondo Ray Moore and 313 Hitman for joining, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on here. I can't wait to get more of y'all doing this. Like I said, I'm slow grinding my way back into this shit, man. It's taking me time to just readjust the things. So again, man, Owen, you've been great on this show. Glad we had this conversation, man. Y'all stay up to date with your boy, man, on IG and Twitter is known J10 on IG and No Miss Johnson 1 on Twitter. Keep up with your boy on my YouTube shorts. I've been doing some. I got a couple of them uploaded already from the last couple of days, so y'all check them out if y'all get a chance to, man. And just like, comment, subscribe, share these streams, man. Share my content. Go, get it out there, man. Let's get the word out here. And salute to everybody, man. It's like I said, it's Detroit versus everybody, no matter what. And at the end of the day, everybody stay level-headed and let go of the whiny emotions, man. And toughen up and just be real out here, man. Let's act like adults. With that being said, man, God bless everybody. And it's your boy known as Jay. And I'm out here, coach.
Good night.
Good night.